So, you know what? I'm really tempted to try to take some rapping pointers from Will Smith and write a song called Kids Can Never Catch a Break, which will kind of be to the tune and in the stylings of Parents Just Don't Understand, which they don't. Because it seems that every time there is something out there that a kid holds dear or that a kid likes to do, somebody's got to come around and either vilify that thing or the kids who like that thing. Okay, so let's take an example. So, you know how in the 2000s and the late 90s, people were saying, oh, get off the TV and read more, read more, read more. Well, there was a little series called Harry Potter, and what did kids do? They picked those things up and they read them. And you know what people did? Did they applaud the increase in reading in a young age group? No. Religious groups had to find fault with these books because of witchcraft, and then like zombies, the parents would say, oh, I'm sorry that you're doing that thing that we wanted you to do, and there's now a increase in reading for pleasure, but yeah, we're gonna have to find fault in these books just because a religious group said so, which I think is stupid. I mean, if you really ask me, I think there's like more issues and more bad stuff, harmful stuff in The Wizard of Oz than freaking Harry Potter. And then there's this other video. Well, not a video, but yeah, there's this video on YouTube where these bunch of parents, just for the heck of it, unplugged their children's consoles and whatnot to see what would happen, and then the kids flip out, and then of course, surprise, surprise, parents would take their kids to psychologists where then it gets put on TV as a news report about dopamine spikes and all this other stuff. Okay, that's fine and all that if they had a specific thing going on, and if it was maybe getting in the way of things like playing outside and doing chores and doing schoolwork. But no, these are little kids that I saw in this video. Like toddlers and preschool age kids. It's like, they're not doing anything. They're not bothering anybody. You, just to see what would happen, and just because you yourself had nothing better to do, decided to go, oh, I wonder what will happen when I do this. They freak out, you get upset, and then because of something you did, they have to go see a psychologist about game addiction, which, if you ask me, is freaking both hilarious and messed up. Because, I'm going to put it to you this way. If you poke a bear for no better reason than to say, oh, I wonder what'll happen if I poke the bear. What do you think is gonna happen? That bear is either going to maul you or claw you or both. Are we gonna haul a bear in to examine its dopamine imbalance or freaking frontal cortex? No. And you know why we're not going to do that? Because you had no business poking a freaking bear. So whatever happens after that is your own fault. So I think that we need to treat children the same way, and especially treat them the same way we want to be treated. Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to tell you a little secret about game consoles and the children who play them and the parents of these children who play them. Well, especially about these parents. There's a reason our children own these devices. Because we, as hypocritical parents, we don't mind when they play them, when we want to sit on our tails, and when we want to talk to whoever we want to talk to without being interrupted, or when we want to watch freaking Wendy Williams or some other bullcrap in peace, or when we want them to be quiet in public, we don't mind giving them game consoles and phones and tablets. But any other time when they want to use it on their free time, then it's a problem. Then we have to call the news. Then we have to haul them off to a psychologist. And I think that's freaking ridiculous. I really do. And this is exactly why I feel like kids can never catch a break. Cue the instrumental music.